When I became leader back in May, I received emails, phone calls from the local MPs who wanted to make contact, have conversations, discuss local issues. I've had nothing from Nadine Dorries. She was the only one that didn't make contact in any way.
What's been your assessment, your reaction to the news that Nadine Dorries has finally resigned after the long goodbye of the summer?
The first thing I tweeted was "at last." I think there's a great degree of relief amongst the many people who are constituents that finally this may be over, and we may soon find that we have an MP that actually cares about the local community.
She says in a letter and in her interviews that she's been working very hard, that she's been very diligent in Mid-Bedfordshire. Is that your experience?
No, and I think it's not the experience of many others as well. She's rarely ever been seen in the area, and I think we've had very much the impression that what she cares about is her own life and her life in Westminster rather than MidBeds.
And how do the people of Mid-Bedfordshire feel about being caught up in this, what is essentially a Tory psychodrama, which began with her began with, first of all, I suppose, Boris Johnson being removed, and then her not getting her peerage, and then her staying on because she wanted to try and find out why she'd not got the peerage, and then using it as a reason to attack Rishi Sunak. How do you think people in Mid-Bedfordshire are feeling about all of that?
Huge frustration. In May, Central Bedfordshire became the first independent-run county or unitary council anywhere in England. And in the MidBeds constituency, despite there not being independents everywhere, the second highest number of votes went to independents. So people around here have seen what independents could do, and I think they really feel that the day of the party around here is over. So there's a great degree of energy that the campaign is finally underway, and we might see real change.
And in terms of that, I mean, Conservatives under Nadine Dorries did have a big majority. Labour were in second place. Lib Dems fancy their chances because they've had quite a good run of overturning big Conservative majorities in high-profile by-elections. What would you like to see happen?
Well, I'd certainly like to see an independent get in. I think Gareth Mackey is a fantastic candidate. And I think it's vital that we have an MP around here who is someone with a proven track record in the local community, not just someone who's popped up in the last few years, someone that really can demonstrate to local residents that they've done stuff around here. So I think there's a clear good candidate there.
And in terms of your relationship with Nadine Dorries as the local MP, you leading the council, as you said, did you get on with her? Did you speak to her very much?
So when I became leader back in May, I received emails, phone calls from the local MPs who wanted to make contact, have conversations, discuss local issues. I've had nothing from Nadine Dorries. She was the only one that didn't make contact in any way. And frankly, there's never been the slightest indication that she has any interest in the council.
It sounds like you're not that upset that she's finally departing from your neck of the woods.
It's relief, really. I think we're all just pleased that this is underway, and we'll actually see a good campaign, and we'll see candidates that will hopefully be able to demonstrate that they really want to do something for the local area. And I hope that whoever wins, they'll be eager to work with Central Bedfordshire Council and ensure there's a good relationship.